I will be very quick because we have another news. I will give floor to Fatih after this. So we are developing open source vehicles for our customers, and we are trying to do it on-site and end-to-end as much as possible. Our business model is sensor and tool sales through our brand Leo store, Autoware integrated kit sales as research vehicles, engineering service for companies who are building autonomous vehicles, and joint investment. This is our new child. It's a delivery robot. What we did this year is like we work on the reference design and published our robotaxi reference design with the support of Tier 4, and also upgraded and updated the integration documentation for newcomers using the first robot integration we made. We worked on perception, some machine learning models and traffic light detector models are improved, documented, and we used new scenes and made them public. The user interface for launch and build user interface, I think Mitsunobu-san already mentioned about these. These are public. We will be so happy if someone use and give feedback. And ODD planning, some simulator failure analysis for scenario testing and new scenarios added. And mapping, I'm also working as a mapping localization work group co-chair. And this is the task. We are working also together with Adastec there, 2 members from Adastec. So what we are planning to do this year, we simulated our university where we are testing. We put Autoware logo on our car, and we are focused a bit on simulation and testing at the same time. So that's our goal for this year: simulate, test, make sure it works, and if it works in the same way. And this is the year that we think we can scale this up to the city. And that's our plan for 2024, because we want this vehicle to be Autoware robotaxi test vehicle, at least for Istanbul. So that's why I was at Türk to register the sensors on top of the vehicle, and now we are simulating the highway, and Fatih took this photo and make Autoware robotaxi ODD to airport, and hopefully this will be the vehicle for tests and more improvement and testing, and also we are supporting races. So this was all. I tried to make it quick so that I can give it back to Fatih. Fatih?
Hello. So thanks for the presentation, Arman, and I will continue from here. So I came here with a surprise, so I will also try to keep it very short. So so this is about the like in the Discord of the Autoware, we have this help section, and then we also have the Q&A section in the GitHub too. But so many times I see the questions here being unanswered, and sometimes they are answered like very late. So to alleviate this problem, I also was testing in my free time with the OpenAI's assistance API and the other completion APIs and so on. And I thought like, why not create like a chatbot for Discord, which would like read through the documentation of the Autoware ROS 2 and the Autoware code base itself, and then maybe it could answer the questions like that. And like in the past 3 days, I worked on this and I came up with something that functions okay, I think. So for this, I like summarized all the documentation of the Autoware into like 3 files, and these are like the entire Autoware documentation, Autoware code base. They are like condensed together into single large files, and then through the knowledge retrieval API of the Open. Sorry, I got dropped, I think. Let
Yeah.
me share my screen again quickly. So through the knowledge retrieval API, it is able to condense through these files, and also it has this like initial instruction. It's like named Autobot for the Autoware, and it is able to go through these, and then I will give some. It's a very simple bot, so there is not much code here at all. And so here we can look at an example question here. So this person is asking for what is the OSIM and how is it compared to Carla, and maybe between Apollo and Autoware Universe, how can I make a choice, and so on. I pasted these questions to the our own server just for testing. For this one, for example, I pasted here the exact same question, and here, like when you call the Autobot, it is able to read through the conversation before, and then it gives a very good comparison through these documentations. Also, I learned that Carla meant like car learning to act today. So um, like it is like more tightly integrated with Autoware and so on. Like we would also paste these same things, and also like comparing the Apollo and Universe, uh, it's like emphasizes that the Autoware is open source, and it's like I don't know, it's like for more vehicles, it's better for these things. Also, some like it can also go through the documentation, and it can also give some more complex problems. Like let's say I have a lidar, and how do I like set the NDT parameters? It goes through documentation, and then it says like you can do these and so on. And also for like real life testing, it gives some examples. And then I ask like, what are the parameters for the Autoware's NDT nodes? And then it gives me all the names of the parameters and what they do in detail. And I check them, they are like correct. And it also gives some references, but I didn't have time to like link them together. And then I asked like, what values would work best for this LiDAR? And then it gives like you should set the resolution to 1.5, 1 and 2 meters between that, and also I don't know, like iterations and so on. So one other thing was quickly like for the obstacle cruise planner, like how do I tune it? And also it's able to give some tuning suggestions, and these parameters also exist in the Autoware because it has access. Also, it can like summarize two different planners which exist right now in the Autoware, and then it's able to like compare these obstacle cruise planner and obstacle stop planner in like good detail. And that's all. Like, do you have any questions or suggestions for this? So soon I will add this to the Autoware's help section too. So with people with specific roles, they will be able to just type Autobot, and then it will generate answers.